Hello, hello, happy Sunday. So it's been a few weeks. Yes, I took some time off, but I needed to do that because, as you know, I have a book coming out on September 29th, which I hope you all know is a date that you should put on your calendar because I'm going to ask you to buy my book that day when it's available on Amazon. So, on to it. I'm back. I'm still seeing joy. I just haven't had time to record every week. So, this past week, well, first of all, I believe that all relationships, even so-called failed relationships, have value. I love that my parents have been married almost 58 years. It'll be 58 years the end of August. On August 30th, it'll be 58 years for them. But that doesn't mean everyone should have a relationship that long. This past week, I was listening to the radio, and a song triggered memories of some of my past relationships. And it occurred to me that I've always said that, I believe that people remember moments. They don't remember days, right? These relationships have brought me some of the most amazing moments. So there's Jason. I met Jason in California. I was in the Castro in San Francisco at a bar playing trivia with some friends. And he happened to be at the table. I think we were sitting next to each other. We just hit it off. We chatted. I remember that moment as if it was yesterday. It's just ingrained in my head. He was the nicest guy, smiling. We had a great conversation. He asked for my number. I gave him my number. He called me. We went out. I had the most amazing first date with him. He took me to the telescopes. Oh my God, I'm having a brain fart here. I can't think of the name of that. I know you guys are all thinking about it, and this is terrible because I'm being pressured right now to remember this. But we went and looked in the telescopes at the stars. And that was an amazing first date. Never, ever will forget that. I remember standing up on the steps, looking through that telescope into the stars with him as a first date. That's amazing, right? Another guy I met, Michael, who currently lives in Omaha. I met Michael at a piano bar in Kansas City. I was living there by myself. I didn't know anybody. I just moved there. I went to this piano bar, I'm hanging out, and this guy comes up to me, just the nicest smile, really super outgoing. And I still remember exactly where I was standing on these almost stairs. And he was like a step above me and introduced himself. We had a great conversation, gave my number, went on a very, what I would say, typical first date to a restaurant, right? But I still remember this restaurant. The tables were so far apart. It was like we were in our own little space. So I thought, that was a really nice date. But what I learned later as I got to know Michael more, he's the cheapest person you'll ever meet. Like he's very frugal, right? That was not a cheap date. And so for him to do that was amazing because for him to spend that kind of money on a date was quite difficult for him, I think. Moments, amazing. So my last story I'll tell you is about Bernie, my last boyfriend, Bernie, not my last boyfriend, but I met Bernie in Vancouver, British Columbia. I was heading up to Whistler to ski for a week with friends, and we were staying in Vancouver the night before. And we were at this party at the hotel, and I'm sitting kind of like this, at an angle, and there's this guy behind me. We're sitting in a window seat, and I just happened to turn and look at him and then kind of did a double take. We just started chatting. He was by himself. He was waiting for friends. I will never forget that moment. Like the moment that I met him, and the smile and the conversation that just instantly hit, that is a moment that will forever bring me joy. And so nobody's going to tell me that these relationships that for me have now ended did not add value to my life and make me a better person. And they brought joy in this moment. This past week, they brought moment. So even if you're in love today, I guess I would ask, have you thought about a past relationship that you had and what value, what joy that relationship may have brought to your life? So good to see you all again. Is that stupid to say? I don't know. It's good to be back. I miss recording these and I hope you enjoy it. I love you. Have a great week. Be well. Take care. Love, love.